Yeah, the world is just spiraling out of control.
Yeah. You're right.
How are things in your world, Mohammed?
It's like if I said that it's fine, I will be lying, because seriously, because we say Alhamdulillah, but it's not fine. Um, uh, it's same routine, same days, same things that we face that we have here. Um, Before yesterday, I was in the north of Palestine. I was in Jenin, actually, Jenin city.
Mm.
And I was in Nablus. Yes, I was in Jenin. I traveled from Ramallah to Jenin in like around the morning. But I left around like 6, 7 in the evening. And I got a point which is in the same time it was attack, shooting attack, from Palestinian, and he's from Jenin.
Wait,
And
in Jenin, there was shooting attack on Palestinians
it's
from
not.
Israel?
No. It's not in Jenin. I mean, like in the exit of Jenin, it was shooting attack from Palestinian to the Israeli soldiers.
Oh,
No.
wow.
Yeah, and I was in the area in the same time. So they closed everything. Like they closed. Like there's thousands of cars. Are stopped. They killed him. They killed the Palestinian guy, and he's from Jenin, by the way. They killed him, but also like we stayed, or like we stuck in a traffic for almost 3 hours, I think. Um, uh, yeah, I mean, Rabbi Zavis, we are try everything here, For me personally, I'm trying everything, I'm trying to do everything just in order maybe to change, even like a little bit, in this world. Um, uh, yeah, Yeah, it's very sad also, because even today I told my dad, like, he was at the hospital and then we was talking.
Mm.
I told him, listen, like, you see, the city of Ramallah is completely empty. It's completely, there's no people.
There's nothing
There's
happening.
there's no people. There's no money in the country. There's no people. There's no I don't know. I mean that people are, like, disappointed from the situation. People uh, are broken. People are upset. People are sad. The city of Ramallah, that if you come here like before the war, it was full of people, tourist people. I'm like tourists from all over the world, and Palestinian, American. I mean, but today, when you see the city, you can cry, because you you just feel it. You just feel that, seriously, this situation, or like this war,
Excuse
bless
me.
you, bless you, that this war is really like affected. It's really like affected on the people.
Mm.
And yeah, and
No, there's no life, huh? There's no
there's
life.
no life. There's no life at all. Even I got a point that I noticed. We don't have, like, I mean that, for example, in the beginning of the war, yes, we were crying, we were like complaining, we were talking, hey, listen, my situation is blah blah blah, the city, the country. Today we don't have energy even to talk. Like, for me, Muhammad, and especially after the iftar I did, like, seriously, I swear to God, I don't have none of power, energy to talk, to do, to complain. I
Uh,
mean that, yes, like, خلاص, you got, like, how we can say it, but I mean the highest level of your upsetting, of your sadness, of your, so for me, I am done. I can't, like, complain. Like, I can't complain, because I don't have the
I don't even
the
have the
energy to
energy.
talk. Like, yeah,
So
and also, like, on the social media, on the Instagram, I'm not as before. You know, I mean, listen, when you are try. by yourself. And you know that maybe your work on the social media or on the ground, maybe it will change the situation, maybe not, but at least you are trying, you know.
Mhm.
But when you're trying like 2 years, let's say almost 2 years, and you feel yourself alone by yourself, you know, lonely. So I can't, like, for me, I am done. I'm done of posting to say my thoughts, of posting or of working, of I am done of this, you know. Even that my family since 2 years till this moment are living from the fundraising that I am always share on the social media. I swear to God, I said, like, after the iftar, I don't have any power even to share it, to do anything to. I mean, I feel that I am. I don't know how to say that, but I feel that I am like tighted from all over my body, and I can't do anything. You know, it's
So the iftar hasn't, um, it was such a great event, but it sounds like it hasn't nourished you beyond that. Like it's not, nothing's coming out of it or continuing from it that's giving you nourishment.
listen. I have organized like the iftar I have organized. It was one from like hundreds of like interfaith programs I organized in the last 15 years. So when I organized this iftar, um uh, first of all, like, listen, I'm doing everything for free, and I shared this before. I mentioned this before, you know. And since October 7th till today, I am not working, you know. So I think that people are thinking, you know, like when they see Muhammad are organizing iftar or something, so they think I am working for this organization or I'm working for this organization, you know. Um, uh, as I said this on the public, and I said it like many times, I'm not working for anyone since even like since 3 years, I think, till today. So this iftar, it was like it's organized by the Children of Abraham Project in the States. It's very small organization in Boston. The founder, his name is Jerry Katz, Dr. Jerry Katz. He's the founder of this organization. So Dr. Jerry, like, he don't give me salary to do this. He don't pay me money to do this. I'm doing this for free. But at least when I did this, I was expect maybe there's some doors will open to me. Maybe I will get like a new opportunity. Maybe I will work, you know. But nothing happened, you know. And this is from one side. From the second side, as I said, that there is some people who shared the iftar pictures on their Facebook pages, and I think that their friends, they thought that those organizations are organizing the iftar. Like, I mean that those people shared the iftar on their Facebook.
Oops.
Yeah, sorry,
That's okay.
it was the electricity at home, you know.
Yeah,
So my main point in the, like, what I'm talking, you know, that when you do something for this world, something that you believe, at least you should be like, you know, you should be like appreciate from the world, you know.
right.
Because you are not doing this for just for your family, just for yourself. We are here in the same storm, you know. So, you know, like, this is the point that people are doing this. People, maybe it's like, you know, different cultures. I don't blame anyone, actually. But yes, you know. So like, after the iftar, I said to myself, like, خلاص, I am done to do anything. It's not because, like, listen, sometimes people, when you like when you share your pain, and especially here that we are people who lives in Palestine, the most, and I mean in the West Bank, the most painful things, which is the financial support. So when you like sometimes when you share your pain and you say like, listen, my situation, my financial, I don't work, I need money, I need salary. So people they don't like people they don't like when you share your pain. Like when you say, listen, like I don't like I'm not working, I need salary, I need people they don't like this. They don't like to hear this. But if you share something else, people are welcoming to hear this. Which is for me it's kind of peace from one side. And here like I'm not meaning the money. I mean that we have to feel the pain of the others. So after the iftar, I said like I'm not doing anything right now, not on the social media, not on the ground. And I'm focusing right now how to feed myself, how to feed my family, inshallah, till the situation just gets better at least. The situation in the West Bank, as I said, and as we said every week, Rabbi Zavis, it's every week, every day, every hour, it gets worse. 2 days ago in Jericho, I think it was some Palestinian who threw like a stone on the Israeli car. They closed the city from 8 in the evening, 8:50, I don't know, something like this in the evening, till the next day. The problem is not here that you close the city. The problem is that we have visitors in the city. Like we have people from Ramallah, people from Bethlehem who went like to visit in Jericho in the same day, and they stuck at the checkpoints till the next days. Families, cars are stucking on the checkpoint. Like imagine, like I don't know, like I mean that when we share this, I don't know why. Maybe there's some people that they don't they can't create the picture of what we are talking. Like imagine that family of like children, mom, dad, are just stopped like sitting in the car from 8 9 p.m. till the next day. They can't go to take a hotel in Jericho to pay a 2,000 shekels. They don't know, for example, like some people in the city to sleep. They can't sleep here and there, so they just prefer to stuck at their cars till the next day. I mean, it's the government, the Israeli government are punishment the Palestinian, the Palestinian people in very dirty way. I swear, like I am 34 years. Yes, I was here like in the second Intifada and in the war of Gaza 2014, 20. Like I mean, I never seen something like this like these days. I swear to God. And you say like what you can do. It's when they treat you as I'm sorry for this word, forgive me, but when they treat us as animals, and and then you can't, like, the problem is that you can't talk, you can't define, like you can't say anything. For example, like if he told you, listen, sit here, go there, blah blah blah, you will not do anything. Why? Because you are scared, because you have your kids with you, because you don't want to do like something that they will think you are like, it's, I mean, it's just complicated in the West Bank. And as I said in the beginning, the war is not in Gaza. The war, wallah, I swear to God, is not just in Gaza. The war is in Gaza and the West Bank. But because of the differences of the two parties, so they are like treating the West Bank with the specific things, and they treat Gaza in like something else. But here we are in the same storm, as I said.
Right. Well, it seems like what they're doing in the Jenin refugee camp is a lot like what they've done in Gaza, that they're taking the war machinery, tools, and mechanizations into the
Yeah.
Jenin refugee camp. And I imagine the fear is that it's going to spread those type of
Uh,
attacks are going to spread throughout the West Bank.
listen, when I was in Jenin 2 days ago, I was 25, 20, like let's say 20, 25 meters far off the camp. So
Mhm.
here's you can't enter the camp because it's stuck by So yeah, you can't. There's no way, like for you as Palestinian to enter the camp. But I stopped, like I stand like to see, like from like 20 meters, just and like to ask some people in the city. They told me, Muhammad, listen, all the people who lives in the camp, let's say that most of them they left.
Right.
I asked them, like, where, like, do they have money, for example, to rent, to go to the hotels? They told me, Muhammad, they just left. They don't have even something to eat. Like some of them, they left, for example, like to their friends, to their families, relatives. People are destroying. I mean, or they have, or like they had two options, or to stay in the camp and then to kill them in any moment, or just like to run away with my kids. Doesn't matter if we have clothes, if we have money, if we have something, doesn't matter. So they just ran, and they removed the camp, they deleted the camp. They like just when they destroy the camp, it's not like house by house. They are bombing,
Right.
bumping, like 15 houses, 10 houses, 5 houses together in the same, like in the same minute, in the same moment. I mean,
Right.
and I am always asking myself this question: the most powerful army in all over the world, Israel and America, both of them, you know you are, both of you, the most like the most powerful governments and army in all over the world, right? So you can't deal of what you want to deal with in the West Bank and Gaza without killing 60,000 Palestinians, without destroying a thousand of houses. For example, you want to remove Hamas, like the most powerful power. You can't remove Hamas because this is your goal, to remove Hamas, right? So you can't remove Hamas without killing 60, 70,000 people. Come on, it's you can't, for example, I don't know, you want, like you want to kill the people who lives in Jenin Tul Karim. uh, you can't kill them, or you can't like arrest them, or you can't do anything like what you want, what is your goal with them, uh, without like kicking people from their houses. I mean, this is, I don't know, but I mean, it's and I like they still using the language of force. And I swear to God, this language will not work with anyone. It's not because, like, I wanted to say it will not work with Palestine, but seriously, it like is not working with anyone in this world. If I come to you to force you to do something, of course you will not just keep silent to say, "Oh, Muhammad, yes, take, like, do like what you want to do." Of course not. You know. So this is the situation here, and riding the cities every day almost. Jenin, Nablus, Tulkarem, you need like 2 hours, 3 hours to get the city from Ramallah, from Jericho to the north. Uh, uh, the settlers in the last week, they raised their violence in Masafir Yatta, even in Hebron, in Jericho, in El Oja. Like, where should we go? No, seriously, where should we go? Like, if you prevent me to move from Ramallah to Jericho to see my family, it's okay. If you prevent me to go, I don't know, from Ramallah to Bethlehem, it's okay. But like, you are like shocking me. You are like killing me. You are not giving me work. There's no work. There's no life. There's nothing. And I still have the many question, but I have also the answer. The main question is, I swear to God, I ask myself every day, how does those Palestinians are still live, like I are still
Yeah.
exist, let's say, at
Yes.
this moment, like war, no war, settlers, checkpoints, Gaza, blah blah blah, like how? But then I have to answer that. You know that God he's with you. God he's always with you, and he's helped you in any way, you know. And especially if you are like someone that you have family, you care about your family, you care about your life, you care. So of course God he will help you. Um, uh, I mean, like for me, and as I said in the beginning, for like a thousand of Palestinian, we are done from everything. It's not just from the war. I mean, from everything, Rabbi Zavis. I swear to God, you know, it's I don't know.
It's so tragic and awful, and um, yeah, I don't know how you all continue with your sumud and your commitment and your lives in the face of, you know, it's like David and Goliath, right? Like in the face of such systemic power, and the lack of international responsibility being taken, coming in and protecting you all. And and no matter how many people protest around the world and try to speak out, you know,
Yeah.
it becomes, you know, you're accused of anti-Semitism. If you're in this country and you're not a citizen, you're swept up off the streets and kidnapped for having the audacity to say, you know, genocide's not okay. I mean, it's just,
It
it's
just it
so
just
horrifying and shocking.
it yeah, it's just a new laws in the states created by Trump, just just because those people are just because those people are supporting Palestinian. Like when you support civilians, what is what
Right.
is your gift is to get out from this country, to take your student visa, to broken your, like, you know, university certificate. Why? Because listen, like I'm always saying like something, and like mention this in my meetings. خسب خليلة, we say in Hebrew, that for example, if right now Jewish people are suffering, not Palestinian people, my duty is as a human being and my family and my friends to support like the Jewish civilians. Why? Because they are civilians and they are, like, you know, they for example, like they uh, it's not their fault of this war. So there's like Jewish people are killed every day, are arrested every day, are, so I have to support them, you know. But if, like, when it's come to Palestinian, the gift is like to destroy their lives just because they support Palestinians. It's a new laws with the Trump, you know. Trump, he want to create a new Middle East. He want to create a new world. He want to create a new Ukraine, Russia. He want like the world. It's created by him, a new world, you know.
Well,
Uh,
I mean, it's white supremacy at its
yes,
most
I know.
horrific manifestation ever, or maybe not ever, but that we're witnessing in our lifetime for sure. It's,
Yeah.
you know, and they're doing it because they can, and they're getting away with it. And it's, yeah, I want to say sorry, but like I'm, you know, like what, but that's A, that's meaningless. B, I'm trying to do what I can. And so it's just, it's so horrific, and
I know.
it's so, um, I mean, I'm grateful that we get to have these conversations just so I can be with you in it and other people can be with you in it. And at the same time, like, I know it's in many ways, it's nothing. Like, you know, it's not giving you jobs, it's not stopping the violence, it's not um, changing the facts on the ground. It just keeps going. It just keeps spiraling. And I mean,
Uh,
they slaughtered in cold blood, you know, medical workers and civil defense workers in Gaza, and buried them. Some of them maybe even partially alive, mutilated some of their bodies, buried the ambulances and whatnot. And like, there's barely There's barely an outcry. I mean, it is just shocking in its horror. And I honestly, I don't know how Palestinians get through a day, let alone aren't like in the state of desperation and rage and horror and grief aren't turning on each other, which isn't happening really. So it's just, I don't, it's a testament to,
And I think
no,
that
it
it's,
shouldn't be that way. That should,
yeah, and the yeah, and the other side, there's something that I think that the Palestinian government and the Israeli government, and there's some governments even in Dubai, in the
right,
UAE, are worked on specific things, which is to let, and listen, is nothing new. I mean, this thing it's happened in the past and is still happening. To let most of most or all the Palestinian to take loans from the banks. To take loans. I mean, to buy cars, to buy houses. So this plan. If you think right now, for example, Muhammad, and there's a millions of Muhammads who lives in the West Bank in the same situation. What I mean here, I mean that they they let you to take the loan because you're focusing in your life just how to pay your loan every month, how to eat, how to drink. That's it. They made you to think in all of this life is not, for example, to go for like to have fun, to travel, to no, just
right,
to pay the every month the loan, to bring some food for your family, for yourself, and that's it.
right,
It's because here right now in the West Bank you can't, maybe you can find, I think, 1,000 people, 2,000 people. They don't have like loans from the bank, but most of the Palestinian, Rabbi Zavis, they have loans, which is right now in this moment. If you told them, listen, come for example to the street to protest, they will not come. They will not come for sure. They
right,
because they are right now, and especially after October 7th, after they lost everything, what they care, which is just to provide even 50 shekels, 100
right,
shekels, 200 shekels every day to
right.
support their families.
Right. They're kind of, they've purposely set it up so that they're
Exactly,
trapped and
exactly,
have to focus on just basic survival, and therefore they don't
exactly,
dream about a future. They don't figure out how to do political organizing and
exactly.
community
It's a
building and resistant building because they're just trying to survive. That's the
Yeah,
power. That's what the powerful do, right? They make
exactly.
you're so desperate that you can't possibly mobilize to stand up to the injustices.
Exactly, exactly. This is what I mean exactly.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I mean, like, what else?
And that's not new. I mean, that's been going on for decades.
Exactly.
So it's
Yeah, yeah,
not.
yeah.
And it's
I
even
mean,
worse now. The desperation is worse.
I
So
mean, I mean, till this moment. What else? Like we we almost faced everything. We almost had everything. I mean, from the challenges, from what else? Um. Uh, I think that the people in the West Bank, or like people in Palestine, I don't know if they can handle it anymore, if they can still still resist to live in their lives. I don't know, but it's believe me, the life here is not easy. I swear. The life in the West Bank, in Palestine, is not easy at all. And all of us actually, we just like hope and wish to end this war as soon as possible. We want to get back to our works. We want to be happy. For me, I swear to God, I want to be happy.
right. I don't. I mean, it doesn't seem like the Israeli government has any interest in ending this.
Uh,
So that's the most horrifying thing at all. Like it's hard to see the end date. Um, you know,
Rabbi Davis, they
I think
want.
about sometimes I think about like other wars, like Nazi Germany or other places, and when you're in it, right, you don't see an end. You can't see it, and it comes at some point. It'll come, but what that will be and what that will look like and how your life will be, it's so impossible to know. And the world is just, those with power in this world just seem to be turning their backs and looking away. And it's just, it's shocking and horrific.
I think that the government in Israel, they need right now, or like they always they need any uh like a pretext, to kill more people in Gaza. I mean that their goal is to end Hamas, to remove Hamas. What we saw, like what we seen, like recently, they are like like the same people, like of Hamas. Like you didn't, like, for me as Muhammad, and for my friend, from my Israeli or Jewish friend in Israel, both of us, we just saw people killed, children killed. Like, I didn't see like like Hamas, Hamas killed. I seen, like, I swear to God, I see, like, you said that your goal is to remove Hamas, end Hamas, kill Hamas. I don't know, but you didn't do anything. You just like killed so many people, and you still, like, you still. Yesterday, I saw a video of one of the hostages. I forget his name. You know, he's 20 years old. He's 20 years old. He's in Gaza. Like, come on, خلاص. خلاص. Also, they want to back to their families. Yes, they want to back to their families. They are like in the ground for almost like 2 years.
I know. And there was a ceasefire agreement. They were going to all be released, and Hamas has said they'll release them. And yeah, Israel has no interest. They're not really
Israel,
concerned
Israel,
about their
Israel,
hostages.
Israel has always said that they are like, no, they don't like interest, to, because Israel, they don't want actually to end the war in Gaza,
Yeah.
and they say, like, always, like, sometimes they say, no, Hamas, she's like, behind the rules, Hamas, but no, it's you, it's not Hamas. Hamas, she told you, Hamas, like, they told you that we have one, two, three, and Bibi Netanyahu, he don't want, he just want to continue. He want to kill more people. And from my thoughts, I swear to God, and as I told you this before, I think that when, like, they want actually to kill like more children, because they know that if those children are raised in the future, that they will be part of Hamas or part of this organizations. But in any way, if you kill my brother, if you kill me, it's very natural that my son, he will come to, to resist, or, like, so you are not making peace, you are just.
Definitely not making peace.
No,
But
no.
they're not even pretending to be. I mean, they're not even saying that, right? They're pretty clear. The government's pretty clear on what they're saying, which is to wipe out the Gazans, relocate them, and then try to do as much ethnic cleansing in the West Bank and create little Bantustans as they possibly can. And oh God.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah. Yeah. How do you and others like you get up in the morning? I mean, how, how do you manage, Mohammed? I mean, my goodness.
As I told you, Rabbi Zavis, I swear to God, I don't know how. I swear, I don't know. Like, I'm always say that, like, we are believing in God, we are believing in the help of God, but like, I mean, in the general situation, I don't know. Sometimes I can't sleep. I feel like till 4 or 5 in the morning. I can't sleep. Sometimes I wake up, and, like, with that tension in my heart. I don't know. I think that we used to, like, it's almost 2 years. You know, it's almost 2 years, and you have this tension in your brain. I swear to God, I have it in here. Like, it's not
I
just here.
know.
So I don't know. I think that we used to, or I don't know what. But for me, I exploit like every second in my life, every second, every minute, every moment when when I have some time, when I'm free, just to try to get some support, to get some by sharing my family fundraising, to do from this from because it's not enough. I swear to God, it's not even like $2,000, the $3,000 for like a huge family is nothing for rent, electricity, blah blah blah. You know, so I'm just trying everything right now. And there's I think that many people also in the city or like in the country, let's say in Palestine, they are like doing the same. And we're just waiting to end this war. Like I what we can say, you know. You can't say anything.
No,
Yeah.
there isn't much to say. Mm.
Yeah. Thank you for this meeting because you gave me like you gave me the chance, you know, to breathe, you know, by talking. Um, I don't know. I'm always just like I'm always feel myself like stressful and sad, and sometimes I want like to talk to speak. You know, sometimes like when I have these feelings, I call my friends. And for you, thank you so much for this meeting because it's really like you know. Make me like breathe again, you know, or like let's say at least having some hope for the future.
Well, I'm grateful that our time together provides you a little bit of comfort in the midst of a really horrific situation. So I'm honored that you share your life and your heart and your soul with me. I really appreciate it, Mohammed. And
Thank you so much,
I,
okay.
I wish, you know, I wish there was more. I wish that those of us who are fighting every day to challenge us had more power and more resources. We will keep fighting, Mohammed. We're still here.
I know, and thank you so much for your support, for everything. You know, I'm sorry to say this also as a Muslim, because all of us we know in the West Bank, in Gaza, in Palestine, we know that like those Islamic governments that they should stand with us, they didn't stand with us. You know,
No, they're not standing.
they don't stand with us, you know. And for me personally, I see that no, the Jewish community are right now standing with the Muslims community in this war, and people from different cultures. And in the time that like the Islamic governments that they should stand, but they don't care, you know. So
Yeah,
thank you so much for your heart. And it's not just you. I mean, you and your friends and your community, all of you, like all of those people who who really have heart, you know. Because I think that if there's someone who don't feel the other, he don't have heart, right? And he can't feeling. So, but thank you so much, guys.